Forget about anyone who thought you lacked the necessary skills and who denied your ability. Fantastic. It's time to prove them wrong, but more importantly, it's time to prove yourself right. Today, leave behind anyone who has ever doubted you, or anyone who has pretended to believe in your vision but didn't truly support it. It's time for a reset. Embrace the power of solitude. You must silence those voices of negativity and doubt because they don't know your strength, resilience, or determination. Go back to the depths of darkness where inspiration and real greatness are forged. Get back to the beginning because that's where you'll hear the thoughts of the greats in solitude. You find clarity in the quiet. You can listen to your inner voice, the one that gets drowned out by the constant chatter of the world. The darkness isn't a place of fear. It's a place of creation where ideas are born and dreams are nurtured in this world. We are constantly bombarded by busyness, distractions, and noise. Sometimes the only way to bring about change is to disappear for a while. This isn't about giving up or running away. It's about finding the space to breathe, to think, and to focus. It's about stepping away from the chaos to rediscover your purpose and recharge your spirit. We must refocus on why we started this journey, on what drove us to wake up early and grind, on the tears we shed when the world kept saying no, while we desperately wanted a yes. Forget about money and external validation. Remember the passion that fueled your fire. Can you unplug from other people's ideas, agendas, and perspectives on you in life? Unplugging from others refers to removing yourself from the never-ending barrage of opinions and judgments that cloud your mind, the dreams that kept you up at night because they were too grand to let you sleep. This entails turning off the outside world, listening to your inner voice, and following your path. It also means letting go of social pressures to be someone you're not and accepting who you are. What if you could block out all outside distractions for a while? Imagine shutting off the outside world to concentrate only on yourself. You have to disappear, work hard, and then return to amaze everyone who doubted you. This isn't just about succeeding. It's about becoming the person you were always meant to be. It's about stepping out of the shadows stronger, wiser, and more determined than before. We admire athletes, critical thinkers, innovators, actors, and we celebrate their successes in public, but we fail to recognize the blood, sweat, and tears that went into getting them there, or the numerous sleepless nights they endured to get there. Are you willing to go through that process in secret to get ready for the spotlight of destiny? The path to greatness is paved with sacrifices. It's about overcoming suffering, uncertainty, and failure. It's about pushing through the silent battles and lonely nights that no one else sees coming to an end. Let's ghost everyone and reconnect with the child inside of you, the one who dared to dream and pursue everything the world told him he couldn't have. Yes, it's time for a reset. Recall the innocence and purity of your dreams before the world told you they were impossible. Tap into that unfiltered ambition and let it drive you forward. That childlike wonder is still waiting to be unleashed. We're surrounded by noise from social media and things that don't truly fulfill. You've been surrounded by negative people who pose as friends, but are simply draining your energy, which is why you feel empty. It's time to break up relationships with anything and everyone who doesn't promote your personal development. It's important to establish an environment that fosters positivity and innovation. Sometimes the only way to truly find yourself is to lose the influence of others. Their failures do not dictate your potential. These people want to tell you that you can't achieve your dreams because they failed at every challenge they tried to overcome. Let's go back into that hole in the dark. You are the one traveling, so now is the moment to take charge of your adventure. In dimly lit spaces, some of the most monumental and revolutionary works of art were created. It's in the shadows that magic happens, where the untapped potential is unlocked and raw ability is honed, where you can try things, fail, and try again without worrying about being judged. I'm talking to kids, athletes, coaches, nurses, doctors, and communicators, pioneering business people, preachers, and innovators. This message is for anyone who knows they are destined for greatness, but is currently locked in mediocrity and feels a burning desire for more. I'm speaking to anyone who refuses to stay where they are. It's intended for people who are prepared to release themselves from complacent bonds and discover their actual potential. I'm talking to the shadows because they understand that when they come out of the dark room, everyone will be looking for them. The shadows are not your enemy. Rather, they are your training ground, where you develop your skills, strengthen your character, and get ready for the day when you will finally step into the light. Ascend from that specter. As a newcomer on the path to greatness, explain your purpose for being here. What fate have you? These are issues only you can truly answer. They call for frank contemplation and in-depth analysis. They ask you to peel back the layers of cultural expectations and rediscover who you are. One of the biggest challenges of disappearing is realizing the importance of creating in the dark. Your true character is revealed in those moments of solitude, in the quiet hours when you're alone with your thoughts. It's in these moments that your greatest ideas are born and your deepest strengths are discovered. What will you do when no one is watching? What will you do when no one is listening? Only then can you bring something new and extraordinary to this world. The key to change is to devote all of your energy to creating the new rather than fighting the old, especially when it's behind closed doors and no one else is around to support or validate you. You can work in the shadows and let people know when it's finished, which allows you the freedom to be creative and innovative without fear. It's a place where you can take chances and make mistakes without worrying about being judged by others. Trust me when I say that you will fight until you are no longer able to fight. At that point, you will rest for a while before getting back up and fighting some more. Resilience isn't about never giving up. Rather, it's about rising above every setback and persevering through difficult times when it seems like the end is far off. At times, you will need to retreat into a dark room and concentrate on yourself. Self-care isn't selfish. Rather, it's vital. You can't pour from an empty cup. You must replenish your energy before you can give your best to the world. Too many people have left your life, counting you out and whispering in your ear that you'll be worse off without them. Show them wrong, and they'll be proven wrong. Utilize their skepticism as fuel to start your fire. Allow their pessimism to encourage you to move forward, since their skepticism is a reflection of their shortcomings rather than your value. Rise above their expectations and demonstrate to them your true abilities. Some people in your life may call themselves friends, but they are just waiting to see you fail. They may even publicly support you while secretly believing they are more capable than you. These people don't deserve to be on your journey and should not be allowed to. When you come back to the world, it's not about hiding. It's about focusing and dedicating yourself to your craft, growth, and dreams without the distractions that often derail you. When you emerge, you'll do so with a renewed sense of purpose and a clarity that will leave everyone in awe. You've been surrounded by people who call themselves friends, but they're just there to tell you that you can't achieve your dreams. Surround yourself with people who genuinely believe in you, who celebrate your successes as their own, disappear, and who do the necessary work. Are their opinions worth your time? If not, it's time to unplug. This is not an easy decision, but it is one that you must occasionally make to truly grow. You are more than the sum of their opinions. You are a force to be reckoned with, capable of achieving greatness beyond their wildest dreams. It's time to take charge of your journey and walk alone. The road to greatness is often a lonely one, but it's in this solitude that you will discover your true strength. This is the process of resetting and ghosting everyone. Embrace it, welcome it, and let it transform you. The world will always be there, waiting to see what you will do next. But for now, take a step back, focus on yourself, and get ready for the greatness that lies ahead.